his camera, and at the end you don't even notice it's there.
You should have gotten the message as well. We're being recorded.
Yes, I have.
Cool.
Hi, Masculinity Under Construction. Joel here. On Friday the 24th, we're going to be having a chat about trans stuff. And before our discussion together, I kind of wanted to just tell you a little bit about who I am and what you should expect from our talk together. So my name is Joel. I've been working in queer and trans health for a little over 12 years now. And I've given a lot of presentations about trans stuff for government, for med students, nurses, frontline workers, social workers, and a bunch of other folks as well. And I've also done a lot of by and for trans people community development, if you will. Jan and some other folks with Masculinity Under Construction have spoken to me about the need and desire to learn more about trans stuff. And I just wanted to let you know that the discussion that we're going to have on Friday, if you'll join me, hopefully, we're really going to talk more about how we can use our critical thinking skills when talking about trans stuff, when talking about gender in general, and how to do that with empathy. There's a lot of information out there on the internet and it can get really overwhelming. So we're going to talk a little bit how to look at the information that's out there and see how we can use what we know and what we don't know to build solidarity. What I'm not going to do is give you a really long list of definitions to memorize. I'm also not going to tell you which are the right definitions because the words that we use only exist to express social realities. They don't exist for us to fit in little boxes, right? What I am going to talk about, though, is how the words that we use evolved, why we use the words that we use, and what are some issues with the way that we conceptualize gender and trans stuff these days. I also want this to be a space where you can ask questions, knowing that you're not going to trigger the person, myself, who is leading the discussion. And I just want it to be the kind of space where folks are comfortable to bring their questions and their knowledge and their curiosity. For folks who are trans or non-binary in the group, I would say that you're obviously welcome to also join us in this space and add from your experiences as well. But what we are trying to create in this specific instance is a space for cis folks who have a lot of questions, for them to have the opportunity to learn. So what this space is not is a competition about who knows the most about trans stuff. And it is not a place to make people feel bad for the stuff that they don't know or the stuff that they might not understand well. So hopefully you'll join me and we'll have a conversation. We're going to talk about different stuff. So if you want to go ahead and think about some questions that you might have, and you can either send them to Jan ahead of time or to myself on Facebook, that's fine. And then I'll do my best to address those questions during our conversation together, okay? Have a good week. Take care.
Accountability statement. Masculinity Under Construction is for male-identifying folks to get together and discuss masculinity. The aim is to challenge yourselves, review our privilege, formulate a positive form of masculinity, build community, and work towards change for ourselves and others. We plan to have this volunteer work be grounded in feminist theory and practice. We will be checking in with online resources and real-life folks about how not to perpetuate toxic masculinity ourselves. Even when we're trying to do good, we need to keep ourselves in check and be accountable to our communities. For more information, such as our group charter or future events, or to get in contact, please visit www.masculinity.info.